Hello, vinyl community. How is everyone on this, Tuesday night as I make this video? I hope everyone is well. It seems from what I've been seeing in everyone's videos, that the ones I've been able to watch, is that everybody seems to be super busy lately. And that includes me. But I do have a little time right now, so I thought I'd make a video or two, if I can stay awake that long. I've had a busy week. I've worked 6 days straight, including working till after 10 on Sunday night, and then being back to work at 6 o'clock in the morning, only to get out at 5 o'clock on Monday. So I slept a good deal today. But anyway, I know everybody's busy, and I guess busy's good, right? So I thought I would do a recent finds video. I haven't had time at all to go to my local record store, so it's been a month or two since I've been there. But I have gotten some online finds and things of that sort. So I thought I'd show those, and I'm going to open a few here as I do it. I haven't gotten to any of these yet. I don't think I've actually listened to a whole side of an album in a couple of weeks, unfortunately. Like I said, I've just been really busy. But I'm going to start off with this. It's the new Cyndi Lauper. It came out last Friday. Not this past one, but the one before that. And I wanted to make a video that night, and that's how busy I've been that I haven't been able to. It's a new Cyndi Lauper album called Detour. And I went to Barnes & Noble the day it came out and bought it, because I really, really wanted it, and I'm really looking forward to listening to it, and I'm going to make time sometime later in the week to get to it. And I'm going to open this because it is supposed to be on blue marbled vinyl, which is a Barnes & Noble exclusive. So on this album, it's all covers of a lot of classic country and just classic early rock and roll songs. And I saw the video of Funnel of Love, which is a Wanda Jackson song. In fact, it might be my favorite Wanda Jackson song. And I really liked her version. And so I said, the day this comes out, and it was coming out on vinyl on the first day, like, I'm grabbing it. Okay, it comes with this nice little information sheet here. And very nice picture of Cyndi there. I am a very big Cyndi Lauper fan, if you guys didn't know that. Saw her at a Spring Fest in about 1985, 84, 85, somewhere in there. She was really good. People were rushing in, and she pleaded with everybody not to crush their fellow college students, which I thought was very nice. And there we go. There's some nice vinyl. Cyndi Lauper's Detour album. She's got her own little custom label on the back, and some very nice blue marbled vinyl. So I am looking very much forward to giving that a spin. And it comes, as all records should, in a really nice lined sleeve. So, very nice. And I was a little concerned about this because over the past, I noticed just now, it actually had blown up a little bit. It was starting to inflate. So I'm really glad I opened that. Everything looks fine. I also picked this up. This, I've heard, is a return to form. The new Weezer album. Just called the White Album, I guess. Weezer. There's the set list. Haven't even had a chance to check anything out, even online on this. But I heard it was a return to form. I got it at a decent price, so I went ahead and said, what the heck. Big Weezer fan as well. A couple of weeks ago, I talked about a band I just found out about called The Connection. They're New England's The Connection. Newest hit makers. This is their first EP. I tracked one down. It's an 8-song EP, and all of the songs are on one side of the record. The other side is blank, which I thought was pretty cool. On SP Records. I can't wait to get into that. And their latest album, Let It Rock, I think this might be their middle album. I forget now. It's been a couple weeks since I've thought about these guys. I think this is the middle album. Let's see if there's not finding a date. I think this might be actually their first full-length album. But this one is on colored vinyl on King Yum Records. It's on a sort of a brownish marbled vinyl. Pretty cool. And again, I need to study this band, but from everything I've heard, I just really like them a lot. They remind me a little bit of Rockpile, but not as poppy. If you mix Rockpile and the Inmates, maybe. Really good band. I really like them a lot. Online, I went through Pop Market. They had a bundle, and I love this man, and I can never find his stuff in nice shape, so I went ahead and bought the bundle. 4 albums by Bo Diddley. New releases, all on Sundays. Haven't opened any of these yet either. I don't think I've opened anything yet. Here's a set list on this one. This is just the Bo Diddley album. A classic. I just love his covers, if nothing else. This I do have an original copy of, but it's in not good shape at all. And it's a really good album. So, and I forget, Have Guitar Will Travel is this album, as you're reading right there. There's the set list. I like to call them set lists. I don't know why it's a track listing. And Bo Diddley is a Lover. Track listing there. All of these on Sundays. The square guitar there, and as well as the one on the bike. And his live album, Bo Diddley's Beach Party. All of these on Sundays. And just Bo Diddley is, you know, just awesome. Just the Bo Diddley beat, just straight rock and roll. Great stuff. This one shows all his albums to date on that one. Just pretty cool. And Sundays usually does a really good job, so what the hey. Love Howlin' Wolf, so I picked up this reissue cheap, just called Howlin' Wolf, originally called Rockin' Chair on Waxworks Records. Now, Waxworks, some people like them, some people don't, but I think for 50 stuff, they're fine. I think the pressings are always very quiet. The sound is always really good. There's the track listing. They usually give you a couple of bonus tracks, one on each side, which, you know, isn't the original album exactly, but I think it's nice. And when they do change the covers, I generally like them. So, and they don't cost an arm and a leg. So, there you go, Howlin' Wolf. I really like this band, and their best album, as far as I know, isn't out on vinyl. The Gin Blossoms, this is from a year or two ago, live in concert, and there's the track listings there, and of course most of my favorites are on there, and I have a 45 or two, and that's it on vinyl for the Gin Blossoms, and this is supposed to be on clear vinyl, so I'm going to pop it open. Have a look at this. And just how clear the vinyl is. Oh, it's pretty clear. Very grayish, very clear vinyl. Just not much going on the label, but there we go. Pretty cool. Again, I love the 90s. A lot of people don't like the 90s. For me, Power Pop was back, and that's enough. So, Gin Blossoms live. Now I'm going to get to a few more later pickups from Record Store Day, and I was so psyched to get. I got 2 of these from one guy and 1 from another. I needed them all. I'm glad I got them all. They're actually all British imports on Demon. And I'm really, really psyched to get these. These are the Matthew Sweet and Susanna Hoffs, Sid and Susie as they call themselves, Under the Covers albums. This is volume 1 on Demon Records. And I will show you the records on one of each of these. They have really nice drawn inner sleeves. There's Sid and Susie there. And if you don't know these albums, they picked a decade. They started in the 60s and did covers. And this one is on blue vinyl, which is slightly translucent. Maybe I can see that, I don't know. But very cool. All of these are on colored vinyl. And they weren't the cheapest things in the world. But they're double record sets too, by the way. And but they weren't terribly expensive either. Here's the second one, Under the Covers Volume 2, where they do the 70s. And this one is on greenish vinyl. The vinyls tend to go along with the covers, sort of. Yellowish green translucent vinyl. Very, well, not really. You can kind of see through a little bit, but not hugely translucent. And listening to the golden hour of the Status Quo in the background, by the way. I wanted to find a long record in case this got long. And Matthew Sweet and Susanna Hoffs, Under the Covers Volume 3, the 80s. This album I never even bought on CD, so this is the first time I'm ever owning this record. I've been showing the back covers, but they always kind of go with the fronts. They're kind of cool. And this one is on purple vinyl. I've heard this is also available on pink vinyl. But one is a record store day and one isn't. And I think I have the record store day. I think. Yeah, it's got the record store day sticker on the cover. So this one apparently, there is another pressing non-record store day, but and it's on pink. So there you go, the 3 Sid and Susie albums, all doubles, and very happy to get them. More record store day madness. 60s Japanese garage psych sampler, Bonsai. It's put out by, I have no idea, Oberdictum Records. I've got number 1308 of 1500, not a very good number. And this is supposed to be on colored vinyl, I think white. I will open it and find out. And I found out after I bought these that is available on Bump, but I'm not sure if it's colored vinyl and I'm not sure if it's record store day. Yep, white vinyl. I like the label. Very cool label. White vinyl. I love foreign 60s garage bands, especially Japanese. And I know some of these songs. There used to be a series, I'm trying to remember what it was called, on CD that was really good. I had a couple of them. They've never been put out on vinyl, but they are putting some different ones out on vinyl. So there you go. And The Idol Race, their second album. A couple people have shown this. I think Ron at the Hogsier Report may have gotten this. Jeff Lynne, of course, in this band right here. First album Jeff Lynne ever produced is right here. And this is on colored vinyl too, supposedly. Cool color vinyl if I remember right. So, crack this puppy open. See what this is all about. Oh, I can see already. It's on Parlophone. 180 gram vinyl too. Check that out. Man, this is a cool record. I'm really liking this. This is like among my top 5 or 10 coolest vinyls. I almost did the kids thing. Vinyl records I own. Please don't call them vinyls, okay? And more record store day madness. I think Ron showed this as well. Monster A Go-Go Volume 1. More Japanese, basically, garage band madness. Very cool stuff. And should be on colored vinyl. So I'm going to open this up. See what we got here. And it is, and the sleeve's in sideways, which makes it convenient for me. This one is on red vinyl. Same label it looks like as maybe as the last one, or similar label anyway. Got a picture label on this side. Very cool record. Right now I'm in the process of making my Summer in the 60s shows for my podcast, so you'll be hearing some Japanese garage on those, anybody that listens. Big Lizard Stomp Volume 2 in the series. All of these are record store day issues. There is the set list, track listing. And this one is on green vinyl. Very cool. Probably about 150 gram vinyl, I'm guessing, on these. I don't think they're 180s, but pretty nice heavy vinyl. And the third one, Slitherama, Volume 3. That's right, I got them all. And there's a track listing on this one. And this one is on orange vinyl. It looks pink on my camera, but trust me, it's bright orange. Very, very cool records. I look forward to spinning these. I really, really do. I love that America isn't the only country with garage bands. I love that the whole world, the phenomenon took over a little later in most countries, but who cares? Awesome. And speaking of the Hogs Ear Report, I think Ron got this as well. The Sonics Live at Easy Street with a bunch of guests, including Eddie Vedder are on this. There's the back. You can maybe see the track listing and who's on it. But this was recorded last year record store day, I believe. And very cool record. I think this one's on black vinyl, so I'm not going to open it right now. And speaking of the Zombies, as we get out of record store day, Zombies Busybody live in Tacoma, 1964. Very early Sonics live. There's the tracks that they were doing. And from what I've heard, this is a very rough sounding record, but should be very cool, and I look forward to hearing it. Gosh, I'm on a Ron roll here from the Psychedelic Experience. He showed this, and I had to track one down. Check his video out for this. Don't bother with mine. Psychedelic Moods by The Deep, a mind-expanding phenomena. This is the first album ever made, I believe, with psychedelic in the title. It's a 3-record set. It is not recommended for children. And they put one record in the middle. This is on a really thick cover. Again, check Ron's video out. He shows the whole thing. I'm just going to let him do that. But it's on really thick cover, really thick vinyl. So the third record is just like in the middle of the gatefold. That's how it comes. And I think that that's pretty cool. And again, I look very much forward to giving this a spin. It's the original album, another album, and then outtakes, a third album of outtakes. And the second album, I think, is by the same band under a different name. And this should be an awesome listen. And last but not least, my second or third favorite band, probably third favorite band, is the Kinks. So I am trying to get a copy of just about every Kinks album. So I picked this up just to be a completist. Actually, it's also got Something Better Beginning on it, which I only have on an EP on vinyl. I do not have it on an album. So here you go. It's just another greatest hits compilation. There's 2 of these with completely different tracks, and this is the one I didn't have. And picked it up, and I will be showing this again eventually in a Kinks video. I have so many videos I want to make. That's it, by the way, as if that isn't enough. I have so many videos I want to make. I want to do, my next video will probably be thrift store finds, but I'm still going to do my ranking of all the Paul McCartney albums in order. I'm going to do a Kinks video. I'm going to do my 10 inches, my 10-inch records. Randy over at Dead Wax 66 started that, and since then Vinyl Richie has done one. Check both of those videos out. And I want to do my 10-inch video records. I actually have a couple new ones too that I'm not showing in my recent finds because I'm going to show it then, and I had enough. And then I'm also going to do a video where I just show a few recent 45s and just pull some random 45s out of my collection that I think are cool. And those are the only ones I can remember, and I think there's even more that I've promised to do. So a lot coming when I get the chance. Also, I wanted to recommend another video. Actually, 2 of them. Speaking of Ron over at the Hog's Ear Report, he just did 2 videos on 45s and black lights, and I knew nothing about this phenomenon. I've ordered a black light because I can't seem to find one locally. Sometimes I just wish I lived in a bigger town, you know what I mean? Anyway, I've ordered one. Hopefully it'll come in a couple days. You hold certain 45s up to black lights, and it is amazing. It looks almost as good as that Idle Race album I showed. So maybe someday I'll do that too, although that's complete imitation. Although Ron admits that his is too, and actually I've seen the original video now, but I can't remember the gentleman's name. I did subscribe though. So if you're into 45s and you're into weird vinyl effects, check those last 2 Hog's Ear Report videos out. You're going to really like them. Anyway, that's it for my recent finds. Check out my podcast, snapcracklepop.podomatic.com. Hello, new subscribers. Thank you so much for subscribing. Hit the like button and subscribe and do all of that kind of stuff. You can share this if you want, and watching as many of your videos as I can. I'm a little behind on my comments again. Sorry. I'll get to them as soon as I can. Thanks for watching. I've rambled on long enough. Take care, everybody.